Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night. I hope you will enjoy today's video, so let's just get into it.
Here's a part two on why you shouldn't date for marriage when you're in your early 20s. So a lot of people say if you don't date for marriage when you're in your early 20s, then you're going to be ran through, you're dating for heartbreak, you're wasting your time. And none of these things are true because first of all, what you do with your body is your business, and I am all for fully honoring your truth and your pleasure, whatever that looks like for you, whether that's multiple partners or just one, that is your choice. But there is absolutely nothing wrong with getting into a serious relationship when you're younger. But the reality is no matter how intelligent and advanced you are for your age, you're still going to grow so much in your 20s. So my advice as someone in her later 20s and who has worked with women for the last 10 years, from early 20s to early to mid 50s, wait to get married. Otherwise, you're more likely to get divorced.
She is, I guess, a coach of some sort because she worked with women for the last 10 years. I guess she started when she was 16, 17. She worked with women from 20 to 50. What do you tell women in their 50s? Also to not date for marriage? Something else she said, in your 20s you don't have your life together. And she is in her 20s. Is it safe to assume that she also doesn't have her life together? And yet somehow she thinks it's okay to give others advice. Oh, and by the way, when a man considers you for marriage, what you do with your body is also his business.
You guys, I didn't think quantum jumping was real because I was like, oh, it's just a foo-foo. And like I've done witch stuff and I've done manifesting and it's all real, whatever. But, I've seen the results every time. But I didn't think quantum jumping was real, but I do believe in quantum theory. And I've tried and it never worked, but it worked. You guys.
I'm sure it did. Question though, where did you jump? Or even a better question, why did you come back? If you quantum jump into a different reality, isn't it safe to assume that that reality is better? And yet here you are back into this one. Did you at least brought something back? For example, let's say a better shirt, one that doesn't look 5 years old? Or are you the only unfortunate one to jump into a worse reality?
Let me introduce myself. I'm that woman that you can't find twice.
So I have a couple of pieces of advice for girlies who are single and who want to get in a relationship that aren't completely moral, but I swear to God they work. Also, I've never been wrong once in my life, so you can trust me. First of all, and this is really important, do not do I need to wait the same amount of time to text him back that it took him to text me. No, don't do it. Men have caught on. They know what we're doing. They know that you're playing a game. Instead, switch it up. I want you to be random. I want you to respond immediately to 2 texts and then completely ghost. Number 2 is the power of positive reinforcement. I use this trick when it comes to gifts. Pretty much everybody in my life always says, oh my God, you're so fun to give gifts to. You're always so excited. Why do you think that is? You need to positively reinforce the behavior that you really want to see again. Number 3, be busy. And girl, not fake busy, be busy. But you can't tell him you're busy. Have a life. And if you don't have a life, go get one. And don't change anything about the normal way that you post on Instagram or any social media. Also, don't read into anything he does on social media. If he likes your thirst trap, do not go text him. Do not. Also, I don't know what number we're on right now, but always be interesting in conversation. Make him want to text you. I swear to God, a one-word response when unwarranted, I will never respond. I get bored. I'm not going to carry the conversation myself if you're not in it with me. So always ask some kind of a question or have something in your response that completely warrants a response.
That's actually pretty smart. Have a conversation, even through text. But then what do we do about your first advice?
I want you to respond immediately to 2 texts and then completely ghost.
It's only been a minute and you already forgot what you've said first. Wow, you must be really smart even with the attention span of a chicken. And I think I've just insulted all the chickens.
Okay, ladies, listen up. We're not doing dinner dates anymore. Coffee dates only, and you plan ahead and say, I only have an hour, but I'll meet you for coffee. I don't want to sit across from someone for 2 hours if I don't like them. I don't want to waste calories on pasta when I could have been eating pasta with my girlfriends. I want to go on a coffee date, and if I like you, I'll say, oh, you know what? I'll cancel my meetings, we can hang out a little bit longer. He thinks he's special. If I don't like him, I say, oh, I only have an hour, have to go, goes by, never talk to you again. Foolproof.
I can already hear all the men crying about no longer being able to spend a few $100s on you on a fancy date. And I can already hear all the queens from TikTok that used to say no, coffee dates are not for us, saying suddenly, what a great idea. Why didn't I think of that before? Why don't I start paying for my own pastas when I could have had him pay? And all the other queens who only used to go on foodie dates, I just heard them all saying, no, we're gonna take men now on foodie dates. It's a great idea, don't get me wrong, but I don't expect it will turn into a TikTok trend anytime soon.
I have a question for men. Do you ever intentionally make yourself non-threatening in an environment where it's just you or you and a group of other lads and a woman or like a couple of women? For example, I was in the elevator on the way up to work the other day and it was just me and then a group of maybe 6 like lads walked in. And I thought to myself, just like keep to yourself, keep to the corner, like mind your business. And immediately these guys start talking and they're complimenting one of the other guys' haircuts. And like, oh my God, your hair looks great. Like, he's like, where'd you get it done? It looks so healthy. He's like, what product do you use? And they're just having this really like wholesome, I love a bromance, by the way. I love seeing men supporting and being kind and asking interesting questions about other men in public. It just makes my heart happy. But like, I want to know, like, was that a conscious decision on their part as a group?
I could have gone for the short answer and say yes, but you've said bro man, so I'm just gonna be honest instead. They were all just ignoring you because, let's face it, you're not that significant to complete strangers. None of us are. And I could be wrong with the little I know about men, me being one. But that sounds more like making fun of the one with the haircut, because that sounds more like what we do. Bros don't do romance, they do banter.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm nervous. I'm going on like a first date. But you know when like you walk up to them, or like you walk up to the car and you get in the car, or you meet them, like how do you say hello? Like I know that's such a stupid thing to ask, but how do you say hello? Like, hi. Oh, it's so awkward. Hello. No. I actually, it's stressing me out so much. Like, I'm not even shaking. I feel like my body is vibrating. Hi. Oh my God. I can't.
Your body is vibrating or shaking. If you forgot something inside and on, then it's vibrating. Otherwise, it's shaking. Like, oh my God, I'm going on a first date. How do you say hello? Not like that, you don't.
You do not have to accept her rejection. I'm a professional dating coach and I teach guys how to understand the female mind. Now, if you're one of the people that haven't applied anything in my course or my videos or anything like that, this video is not for you. This is an advanced technique. This is for the people that have the course, have my videos, are applying it, seeing results, and eventually I'm going to put this in the course. I just don't have the time right now, so I'm releasing it now.
I really wish you didn't. It's this, how do you say, artards. They are the reason why some women hate us. Or me. They hate me. And I wish people will stop buying courses from this type of idiot. It's not even as bad as he made it out to be, but it's still that bad. He was talking to a girl. She said, no, I'm not coming over to your place. He said, why? I'm the best. But you have to be okay with me having kinks and being into ropes, because he saw the 50 Shades of dog crap and he now believes that everyone is into that. And she also needs to be okay with him having multiple women. And guess what? She was okay with that and nothing. Please stop throwing your money away buying courses from these idiots.
Okay, guys, I'm doing something really stupid right now.
That's what he said.
What did the cops find in Jeffrey Dahmer's shower? Yes, bro.
What?
Head and shoulders.
What do you call two Mexicans playing basketball?
What?
1-on-1.
And this is gonna be it for today. As always, I do hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe and I will see you in the next one.